I do not think that Logias have awakenings. Here's a couple reasons why. I'm not convinced myself. From what we know about Logias, they're able to create, control, and transform their bodies according to their elements. And then they can construct things such as like ice spears, sandstorms, even flame swords. And then they can create like elaborate constructs like a magma dog, an ice pheasant, or even a lightning wolf. They can do all those things, but beyond that, they can also affect environments like Paramecia's and their awakenings. And we first seen that on a base level where I don't think Ace was awakened at that time. I don't even think Ace was awakened at all. But when he went to Drum Island during chapter 154, the citizen of Drum Island said to the bull guy that dresses in like the green North Face, he was like, yo, there was some guy by the name of Ace.
Dalton?
Yes, Dalton.
Yeah.
He came to Drum Island, and when he came here, it didn't snow for a day.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people like to credit that to Ace's hockey, but personally, I think it fits more of his flame fruit because he's emitting heat, like he's a heat man, right? Mm-hmm. He's a fire man. The next proof of changing the environment, but it's been a long time running theory, is Crocodile. Crocodile in Alabasta might have been the reason why it wasn't raining. Now, people like to throw it up to dance powder, right? Like the reason why it wasn't raining, it was because of dance powder. But dance powder was never confirmed to ever be used. It was insinuated by Crocodile and his team because they were transporting the actual dance powder from one city to the next, but they spilled the carriage on purpose in order to give the king some type of blame because in one town, I forgot what it's called, it's like Alaburna or something like that.
Yeah.
That was the only town it was raining in. They were transporting dance powder to make the king seem like he was using the dance powder, and then when the citizens of Alabasta were like, yo, you're using this, they were like, yo, where's the proof though? And then Crocodile put down, we have the battle between Akainu and Aokiji. They forever changed the landscape of Punk Hazard. Like we just got done with Fishman Island. Jinbei just explained what happened. Then we go and visit Punk Hazard. After Punk Hazard, we go to Dressrosa, and then Dressrosa teaches us that Paramecias can change the environment because of their awakenings. And then we see it with Katakuri. And we assume that maybe the Logias do that. What if that's just the second version of what they were able to do in base form like Ace was or like Crocodile was? My thing now is like, okay, if they don't have awakenings and they can manipulate the environment to whatever they want, they could do whatever they want and create these elaborate constructs that seem to have consciousness or whatever. They could do everything, right? Their infinite supply of that element. What's their awakening-like ability if they don't have an awakening? Blackbeard was the answer. Blackbeard showed us that with Logias, you probably have a special ability attached to your ability that only you can do. It grants you something special that you just think, would it be possible? And it's not an awakening. When Blackbeard got his devil